Today, we are diving into the 4 powerful pillars that can shape our destiny: our mouth, mood, money, and mind. These 4 elements, often underestimated, have the power to either build our success or break us down. Let's start with the mouth. We all know that words have power. What we say can either lift someone up or tear them down. But here's the real question: how often do we stop and think before we speak? When we master control over our words, we unlock the ability to shape our reality and influence those around us positively. Next, our mood. Emotions can be the silent drivers of our actions. How often do we let a bad mood dictate our decisions, or a fleeting emotion cloud our judgment? The truth is, controlling our mood gives us the clarity and strength to keep pushing forward, even when life throws challenges our way. Money, a tool that can either trap us or free us. The way we manage our finances directly influences our ability to achieve our dreams, but without control, money can become a source of stress, anxiety, and regret. Learning how to control our relationship with money is essential for long-term wealth and freedom. And lastly, the mind. Our thoughts shape our world. The way we think determines the way we act and ultimately the results we get. To control our mind is to control our future. Today, let's explore how we can take back control of these 4 forces so they stop controlling us and instead become the driving forces behind our personal growth and success. In our daily interactions, words carry immense power. They have the ability to build bridges or create walls, to inspire hope or instill doubt, and to connect us or separate us. The act of speaking is far more than just conveying information. It's an art of influencing the atmosphere around us and shaping the relationships we maintain. How we speak, what we say, and how we say it can drastically impact our lives and the lives of others. One of the most important qualities that anyone can develop is the ability to speak with intention, kindness, and wisdom. When we learn to master these aspects of communication, we unlock a path to building stronger, more meaningful relationships and creating opportunities that were previously out of reach. At the core of intentional speaking lies the understanding that communication is not just about the words themselves, but about the purpose behind those words. Speaking with intention means being fully aware of the impact your words might have before they leave your mouth. It means considering the context, the listener, and the desired outcome before engaging in a conversation. When we speak intentionally, we prioritize clarity, purpose, and sincerity. Every word we choose has a reason, and we communicate with the intention of not only being heard, but also understood and respected. One of the most powerful aspects of speaking with intention is the ability to influence the direction of a conversation. In any dialogue, whether it's casual or professional, we have the ability to steer the exchange in a direction that aligns with our values, goals, or objectives. This is not about manipulation or control, but about using words deliberately to convey our message in a way that is coherent, compelling, and meaningful. When we speak with intention, we are not reacting to circumstances or merely responding to what others say. We are actively participating in the flow of communication, shaping the conversation in a way that serves us and the person we are communicating with. Intentional speech also requires mindfulness. It calls for a level of awareness that involves considering the feelings, thoughts, and needs of the person we are engaging with. Speaking intentionally is about recognizing that our words hold weight and understanding the impact they can have on someone's emotional state, sense of self-worth, or view of the world. This awareness extends beyond the surface level of the conversation and digs into the emotional layers that are often left unspoken. A thoughtful, intentional speaker is one who can sense the unvoiced concerns of the listener and respond in a way that acknowledges them, even if those concerns are not explicitly stated. Equally important is speaking with kindness. Kindness in communication is more than just a pleasant tone or the use of polite words. It is the genuine expression of empathy, understanding, and care. When we speak with kindness, we seek to uplift others rather than diminish them. In a world where negativity, criticism, and hostility can sometimes dominate conversations, kindness, not out of obligation or expectation, but because kindness nurtures trust and fosters a sense of security. Speaking with kindness goes hand in hand with emotional intelligence. It involves being able to recognize and respond to the emotional states of others in a way that acknowledges their feelings while maintaining respect and compassion. This doesn't mean we have to agree with everyone or condone behavior we find unacceptable. But it does mean that we approach each conversation with an open heart and a willingness to listen and understand. Kind words have the power to diffuse tension, ease conflict, and open the door to dialogue, even in the most difficult situations. They create an environment where people feel safe to express themselves without fear of judgment or retribution. In a world where judgment often comes quickly and harshly, speaking with kindness also means practicing patience. It requires us to take the time to truly listen to others, to hear not only their words, but the emotions and intentions behind them. When we speak with kindness, we give people the space they need to feel heard, validated, and respected. This is an invaluable gift as it creates a sense of connection and encourages people to engage in deeper, more meaningful conversations. Another critical aspect of speaking with kindness is the ability to offer constructive feedback. Kindness is not about avoiding difficult conversations or shying away from offering criticism when necessary. Rather, it is about delivering feedback in a way that is thoughtful, respectful, and supportive. When we speak kindly, we take care to frame our words in a manner that helps the other person understand our perspective without feeling attacked or belittled. Kindness, when applied to feedback, creates an atmosphere where growth and improvement are welcome, not feared. In addition to intention and kindness, wisdom plays a vital role in how we communicate. Wisdom in communication comes from experience, knowledge, and the ability to discern what is truly important in a conversation. It is not just about saying what feels right in the moment, but about having the foresight to understand how our words will impact others in the long run. Wisdom in speech is a blend of knowing when to speak and when to remain silent, when to assert ourselves and when to listen, and when to challenge and when to support. A wise speaker knows the power of silence. Sometimes the most profound moments in communication come not from speaking, but from listening and giving others the space to express themselves. Wisdom teaches us that words are not always necessary to convey understanding. Often, a simple presence or a thoughtful gesture can speak volumes. Knowing when to hold back and when to speak up is an essential skill that comes with time, reflection, and self-awareness. The wise communicator knows that sometimes the best course of action is to offer a word of encouragement or a thoughtful question that invites the other person to reflect and share their own insights. Wisdom also involves knowing how to tailor your message to different audiences. Not every situation calls for the same approach, and not every person responds to the same words in the same way. A wise communicator can adapt their language, tone, and delivery to suit the needs of the listener, ensuring that the message is not only heard but understood in the way it was intended. This adaptability is crucial in building strong relationships as it demonstrates respect for the listener's perspective and an understanding of their unique circumstances. Moreover, wisdom in communication means understanding the broader context in which we are speaking. It's about knowing when to be direct and when to be subtle, when to provide information and when to ask questions. It requires us to be attuned to the underlying dynamics of the conversation, to the unspoken cues, and to the cultural or emotional factors that may shape how our words are received. Wisdom helps us navigate these complexities with grace and sensitivity, ensuring that we can communicate effectively without causing unnecessary misunderstandings or harm. One of the key benefits of speaking with intention, kindness, and wisdom is the ability to create opportunities. In both personal and professional settings, how we communicate can open doors, forge new connections, and create pathways for growth. When we speak intentionally, we demonstrate a level of professionalism and purpose that commands respect and attention. When we speak kindly, we build trust and rapport with others, which leads to stronger relationships and more opportunities for collaboration. When we speak wisely, we position ourselves as thoughtful leaders capable of navigating complex situations and offering solutions that benefit everyone involved. Each of these qualities, intention, kindness, and wisdom, acts as a catalyst for growth, not just in our own lives, but in the lives of those around us. When we communicate in this way, we build an environment where people feel valued, understood, and motivated to engage with us on a deeper level. We create a space where relationships flourish, where trust is built, and where opportunities arise from the genuine connections we make. In this way, the way we speak becomes a reflection of the values we hold dear and the legacy we wish to leave behind. By mastering the art of speaking with intention, kindness, and wisdom, we not only transform the way we communicate, but we also transform the world around us. Our mood plays a significant role in the way we experience the world. It influences our perception of events, how we react to challenges, and the decisions we make. Mood is not just a passive state of being. It's a powerful force that can either help us navigate life's ups and downs or hinder our progress and growth. One of the most crucial skills we can develop is the ability to harness our mood, using it as a tool to stay focused, resilient, and proactive in every situation. Learning to control our emotional state is not about suppressing feelings or pretending they don't exist, but rather about recognizing and directing them in a way that supports our goals and well-being. When we talk about harnessing our mood, we are referring to the practice of understanding and managing our emotions so that they work for us instead of against us. Life is full of situations that can evoke a wide range of emotions, from joy and excitement to frustration and anger. Some of these emotions can be helpful, propelling us forward with energy and enthusiasm, while others can be debilitating, dragging us into a state of inaction or negativity. The key lies in how we respond to these emotional states and how we can shift them when necessary to maintain a sense of control and purpose. The first step in harnessing our mood is recognizing that we have the power to influence it. It's easy to believe that we are simply at the mercy of our emotions, that we are powerless when they take over. But the truth is that we can train ourselves to become more aware of our moods and to develop strategies for shifting them when needed. This awareness begins with acknowledging the emotional state we're in, rather than denying or avoiding it. Once we recognize how we feel, we can take proactive steps to influence that mood, whether it's through physical activities, reframing our thoughts, or practicing mindfulness techniques. Staying focused in the face of emotional turbulence is one of the most important aspects of harnessing our mood. Focus is the ability to direct our attention toward a task or goal, blocking out distractions and resisting the urge to give in to emotional impulses. When we are in a positive mood, maintaining focus may seem effortless. We feel motivated, engaged, and clear-headed. However, when we are in a negative mood, such as feeling frustrated, anxious, or sad, our ability to focus can quickly deteriorate. Our minds may wander, we may become more easily distracted, and we may struggle to stay on track. This is where the ability to harness our mood becomes critical. By acknowledging our emotional state and choosing to redirect our energy toward our tasks, we can regain focus even in the most challenging of circumstances. One effective way to stay focused despite our mood is through self-talk. The way we speak to ourselves when we're feeling low or distracted can either help us regain control or reinforce our emotional state. Negative self-talk, such as telling ourselves, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough," will only serve to deepen our frustration or anxiety, making it even harder to focus. Instead, we can use positive and encouraging self-talk to shift our mindset. Phrases like, "I can handle this," or "This is a challenge, but I can overcome it," can help us refocus our energy and maintain our attention on the task at hand. By changing the narrative in our minds, we empower ourselves to stay present and productive regardless of the mood we're in. Resilience is another key quality that is greatly influenced by our mood. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to recover from setbacks, and to keep moving forward despite obstacles. When we are in a positive mood, it's easy to be resilient. We feel energized, optimistic, and capable of overcoming challenges. However, when we're in a negative mood, such as feeling discouraged or defeated, resilience can feel like an insurmountable task. In these moments, it's important to remember that our mood does not define our ability to be resilient. By learning to harness our mood, we can find ways to stay strong and persevere, even when our emotions may try to pull us down. One of the ways to build resilience is to practice reframing. Reframing is the process of changing the way we view a situation in order to see it from a more positive or empowering perspective. For example, if we face a setback at work, our initial emotional reaction might be frustration or disappointment. However, by reframing the situation, we can see it as an opportunity for growth and learning. We might remind ourselves that setbacks are a natural part of the process, and that overcoming them is what builds strength and experience. Reframing helps us shift from a victim mindset to a growth mindset, allowing us to face challenges with greater resilience. Another powerful tool for building resilience is gratitude. Practicing gratitude, even in difficult times, can help shift our mood from negative to positive. When we focus on what we are grateful for, whether it's our health, our loved ones, or the opportunities we have, we begin to train our minds to look for the good in every situation. Gratitude helps us reframe our challenges as opportunities for growth, which in turn fosters a sense of resilience. By consistently practicing gratitude, we build a mental and emotional foundation that allows us to weather life's storms with greater ease. Being proactive is another essential aspect of harnessing our mood. Proactivity involves taking initiative, anticipating challenges, and acting before problems arise. When we are in a positive mood, it's easy to be proactive. We feel motivated, confident, and eager to take on new challenges. However, when we are in a negative mood, such as feeling overwhelmed or helpless, our natural tendency may be to procrastinate or avoid action. In these moments, it's important to remind ourselves that we can choose to take proactive steps even when our mood is not ideal. One way to be proactive despite our mood is to break tasks down into smaller, more manageable steps. When we are feeling down or stressed, large tasks can seem overwhelming, making it difficult to get started. By breaking a task into smaller pieces, we make it more approachable and less intimidating. Each small step we complete builds momentum, helping us shift our mood and regain a sense of control. As we accomplish these smaller tasks, we begin to feel more capable and empowered, which in turn boosts our mood and motivates us to keep going. Another strategy for being proactive in the face of a negative mood is to take small, positive actions that align with our goals. Even if we don't feel like doing something, we can take small steps to move forward. For example, if we're feeling down about a project at work, we might commit to spending just 10 minutes on it, knowing that once we start, we'll likely gain momentum. Taking that first step is often the hardest part, but once we begin, we start to shift our emotional state and feel more engaged with the task at hand. Physical activity is another excellent way to harness our mood and stay proactive. Exercise has been shown to boost mood by releasing endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals. When we're feeling sluggish or low, a quick walk, jog, or workout can help elevate our mood and increase our energy levels. By incorporating regular physical activity into our routine, we equip ourselves with a tool to manage our mood and stay proactive throughout the day. Mindfulness is another powerful practice that can help us harness our mood and stay focused, resilient, and proactive. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment, paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, we become more aware of our emotional state and learn how to observe our moods without becoming overwhelmed by them. Mindfulness techniques such as deep breathing or meditation can help us center ourselves and regain clarity, even when our emotions are running high. When we practice mindfulness, we can better manage our emotional responses, making it easier to stay focused and take proactive steps, even in challenging situations. Ultimately, harnessing our mood is about taking control of our emotional state rather than letting it control us. By understanding that our emotions are not fixed and that we have the power to influence them, we can stay focused, resilient, and proactive in the face of life's challenges. The ability to manage our mood allows us to move through the world with greater ease, making better decisions, maintaining stronger relationships, and achieving our goals with greater success. It is through this emotional mastery that we can truly unlock our potential and live a life that is aligned with our highest aspirations. Money is one of the most powerful forces in our lives. It can provide us with the comfort of security, the freedom to pursue our passions, and the peace of mind that comes with knowing we have the resources to navigate life's challenges. On the other hand, a lack of control over our finances can lead to stress, anxiety, and a sense of helplessness. Achieving financial independence and peace of mind requires more than just earning a good income or accumulating wealth. It requires a conscious, strategic approach to managing money. Taking control of your money is about understanding where it comes from, where it goes, and how to use it to serve your long-term goals, rather than letting it control you. By adopting mindful money management practices, you can create a path to financial freedom, reduce your stress, and ultimately lead a more fulfilling life. The first step in taking control of your money is developing a clear understanding of your financial situation. This involves knowing exactly how much money you earn, how much you spend, and where it all goes. Many people go through life without truly understanding their financial picture. They may have a vague sense of their income, but they don't keep track of their expenses or monitor their spending habits. This lack of awareness can lead to overspending, unnecessary debt, and missed opportunities for saving and investing. To take control of your money, you need to create a detailed budget that accounts for every dollar you earn and every dollar you spend. A budget is a powerful tool that allows you to see exactly where your money is going each month. It gives you the clarity you need to make informed decisions about your spending and helps you identify areas where you can cut back. For example, if you're spending a significant portion of your income on non-essential items, such as dining out or entertainment, you may realize that these are areas where you can reduce spending and allocate more money towards savings or debt repayment. By creating a budget and sticking to it, you put yourself in a position to take control of your money rather than letting your expenses dictate your financial future. Once you have a clear picture of your income and expenses, the next step in taking control of your money is setting financial goals. Financial goals provide you with a roadmap for how to allocate your money in a way that aligns with your values and aspirations. Without clear goals, it's easy to become complacent or distracted, allowing your money to slip away without achieving anything meaningful. Setting specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals is essential to building a solid financial foundation. Financial goals can range from short-term objectives such as saving for a vacation or paying off credit card debt to long-term goals such as buying a home, building an emergency fund, or saving for retirement. The key is to make your goals realistic and achievable based on your current financial situation. Once you've set your goals, it's important to break them down into smaller, actionable steps. For example, if your goal is to pay off $5,000 in credit card debt within the next year, you can break that down into monthly payments and adjust your budget to ensure that you're consistently working toward your goal. Having financial goals also helps you prioritize your spending. It can be tempting to indulge in impulsive purchases or spend money on things that provide temporary satisfaction, but when you have clear goals in mind, you're more likely to make decisions that support your long-term financial well-being. For example, If you're saving for a down payment on a house, you may choose to forego a lavish vacation in favor of putting that money into your savings. Having a goal gives you the motivation to make choices that bring you closer to achieving financial independence and peace of mind. Another crucial step in taking control of your money is managing your debt. Debt can be a significant barrier to financial freedom, preventing you from saving, investing, or pursuing your goals. High interest debt, such as credit card balances, can be particularly damaging as it can accumulate quickly and become difficult to pay off. To take control of your money, it's important to develop a strategy for paying off debt and reducing your financial obligations. One of the most effective methods for tackling debt is the debt snowball method. This involves paying off your smallest debts first, while making minimum payments on larger debts. As you eliminate smaller debts, you gain momentum and confidence, which can motivate you to tackle larger debts. You can use the debt avalanche method, which involves paying off your high interest debt first, saving you money on interest in the long run. Regardless of the method you choose, the key is to stay disciplined and focused on eliminating debt over time. Once your debt is paid off, you free up more of your income to put towards savings, investments, and other financial goals. In addition to managing debt, it's important to develop a plan for saving and investing. Saving money is a critical component of achieving financial independence and peace of mind. Having an emergency fund, for example, provides a financial safety net in case of unexpected events such as medical emergencies, job loss, or car repairs. Ideally, your emergency fund should cover 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses, giving you the peace of mind to know that you're prepared for the unexpected. Once you've built up your emergency fund, it's important to focus on investing for the future. Investing allows your money to grow over time, helping you achieve long-term financial goals such as retirement or buying a home. There are many different investment options, from stocks and bonds to real estate and mutual funds. The key to successful investing is to start early, diversify your investments, and stay patient. Investing is a long-term strategy, and the earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Even small contributions to your investment portfolio can compound significantly over time. As you take control of your money, it's also important to continue educating yourself about personal finance. Financial literacy is the foundation of good money management. Understanding concepts such as compound interest, inflation, taxes, and risk management can help you make informed decisions and avoid common financial pitfalls. There are numerous resources available, including books, podcasts, blogs, and online courses that can help you improve your financial knowledge and make smarter choices with your money. In addition to education, seeking professional financial advice can also be a valuable step in taking control of your money. A financial advisor can help you develop a personalized plan for achieving your financial goals, provide guidance on investment strategies, and help you navigate complex financial situations. While financial advisors typically charge fees for their services, the value they can provide in terms of expert advice and personalized planning can be well worth the cost. Beyond the practical aspects of money management, taking control of your money also involves cultivating a healthy mindset toward wealth. Many people have negative beliefs or attitudes about money that can hold them back from achieving financial success. These beliefs may stem from childhood experiences, cultural influences, or past financial struggles. To take control of your money, it's important to challenge any limiting beliefs you may have about wealth and adopt a mindset of abundance and possibility. Money is not inherently good or bad. It is a tool that can be used to create the life you want. By shifting your mindset and developing a positive relationship with money, you can break free from financial stress and begin to build the wealth and security you desire. Ultimately, taking control of your money is about taking responsibility for your financial future. It requires discipline, planning, and a commitment to making informed choices that align with your goals. By budgeting wisely, setting clear goals, managing debt, saving and investing, and continuing to educate yourself, you can achieve financial independence and experience the peace of mind that comes with knowing you are in control of your financial destiny. The journey to financial freedom may not always be easy, But with dedication and the right strategies in place, it is possible to create a life of abundance, security, and peace of mind.